Hello everyone. I hope you are well on this day and thank you for listening. This Saturday, the 24th of September, we are having one of our themed foodie nights at the church. This time we're going to Ireland with a selection of traditional tasty dishes which have their origins in Ireland. For example, soda bread, Irish stew and Bailey's cheesecake. We will also be having an Irish-themed quiz, a sing-along, and maybe even a wee jig. Tickets have been on sale in church for this event, and I'm sure we can still squeeze in a few more. So if you would like to come along on Saturday night, have some fun and some good food, contact myself or Elizabeth Cameron for a ticket. As well as all the aforementioned goings-on, there will also be a bring along a joke set. A stool will be placed out centre for anyone who wants to come up and share their joke. I certainly will be, because it was my idea. I remember fondly watching the Irish comedian Dave Allen on TV when I was small. He was sitting on his stool with his nip of whiskey to his left and his distinctive pose, which showed the missing digit on his hand. And he would tell a long-winded joke with detail and humour, and which was not necessarily rude or containing swearing words, but was always had a great punchline. Joke telling, whether by the Irish or about the Irish, has always been long associated with the Emerald Isle, as has anything green, pots of gold, shamrocks, and this little leprechaun on my keyring here, which also says the luck of the Irish. The Irish have been associated with luck for a long time. So, what is the origin of this luck of the Irish? Well, I did a little bit of research on the World Wide Web. And even though there is not one known person who coined the phrase, it does appear that it is most likely associated to the American gold and silver rushes around the 1850s. It all started with the devastation which the Irish potato famine brought to Ireland around 1845. Approximately 1 million Irish people died in the famine, and another 1 million left the country for other parts of the world. Many settled in the United States. The famine coincided with the California gold rush, and lots of Irish immigrants took up work in the American mining industry. During the gold rush, many of the most successful miners were of Irish descent, and this is what gave birth to the phrase, the luck of the Irish. I like that story, and I am pleased that out of bad times came good times for the people affected. But I know that as a follower of Christ, luck has no place in my life. In the Bible, James chapter 1, verse 17 reads, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." Every good and perfect gift. The roof over our heads, the clothes on our body, the food on our plate, the job that we secure, the car we drive, the love of our family and friends, the crops in the fields, the rising of the sun and the setting of the sun. All of these and much, much more are not luck in our lives. They're not really the fruits of our own labour either, but they are God's gifts to us. As believers, God ensures we have all we need. Not necessarily all we want, but what we need. And so therefore, we must daily give thanks and praise to him through his Son, Jesus Christ, for all the gifts, no matter how small or big they are. We must also remember to pray to him for what we need, and if we don't receive it, that's because God has something much better for us. Luck does not come into it when we are dedicated followers of faith. When we understand and believe this, our worries and anxieties will melt away, and our relationship with the Father becomes stronger and more intimate. And that's not luck, that is love. I'm going to finish with a popular prayer, the Irish blessing. This is read out a lot at funerals. However, the words and sentiments within it, I think, could be shared more often in our daily prayers for families, friends, colleagues, and acquaintances. The Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. May the peace of Christ be with you today. Amen. Hopefully, I will see some of you at the Irish night on Saturday. And it won't be luck if you enjoy the food and festivities, because God has given our members many gifts to ensure it will be good.